So recently I saw a client who I hadn't seen in about 3 years. They had moved away from the area and they just returned. And when I checked them, they were not doing well at all. Their spine was in pretty bad shape. They could barely move their head. And they were aware that things had kind of gone downhill. And what happened is that they were under care for a little while with us back 3 years ago and was doing pretty well. And then they moved away and they stopped everything. And they felt good for a good part of that 3 years. But during the time that they were feeling good, they were actually going downhill. So how you feel isn't necessarily a good indication of how healthy you are. We all want to feel good, but when it comes to even very serious diseases, you tend not to feel bad until they're already very advanced. So cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, you actually feel good most of the time until those diseases get to an advanced stage. And even some of them, they're not even discovered except by accident during a routine examination because you actually feel perfectly fine. So how you feel isn't a good indication for how you should act in terms of your healthy rituals, which is really what I want to talk about. You don't wake up in the morning saying, my teeth feel pretty good today. I don't think I'm going to brush. No, you just brush them. It's a ritual that you've learned from an early age to brush on a regular basis because you know it's going to help your teeth stay healthy. And some of us have other healthy rituals involving yoga or stretching, walking, exercise, some of our sports. And if you do them on a habit or more of a ritual basis where it's a daily or several times a week, then you're more likely to stay fit and flexible and healthy, as opposed to waiting for you to be really inflexible and in a lot of pain and saying, well, now I'm going to go do yoga or I'm going to go see the chiropractor, because by then you've already kind of gotten pretty far advanced and you might have some significant healing time before you could even do that kind of activity. So in our office, we always like to see people feel better, but ultimately we want them to see them live their life and do the things that they love to do. I mean, that's ultimately the goal for us, to see you live your life and to be completely free. But ultimately, it can't be based on how you feel. If you start saying, "Well, gee, I'm kind of feeling okay, so I don't need to do yoga anymore," or even though my spine's pretty messed up, it feels fine, so it's good. It's not really a good strategy. So we encourage healthy rituals on a regular basis to keep you healthy, so you don't need to go to a doctor or take medication or even see us as chiropractor as often, but it's a good idea to get checked to make sure, because that's the only way you know the status of your body. Like this person I saw recently, they felt fine, but then when we finally checked them, they were pretty far advanced down the line, and it's going to take quite a bit to get them healthy again. So do your rituals and stay healthy. Have a great day.